Hey guys, I'm so excited. I think this is like my first ever full room makeover, full room renovation video on my channel. And this is for my office. This is like kind of where I film most of my videos, where I take content from my brands that I shoot for, UGC content, where I take product shots, do a little studio setup and everything like that for like Jared and I's other little gig that we do. And then, yeah, so this room is kind of just almost like, I wanted it to be like a showroom, and I think we ended up in a very good spot. I'm really happy with it. Learned a lot throughout this, and I'm really excited to show you it. I just kind of randomly started filming this video because I was like, I need to get it done. I wanted this office to be redone before December, before Vlogmas, before a lot of my other work gets super busy during December. And so I wanted it to be done, and it is, thankfully, just in the nick of time. It's literally like the beginning of November. But anyway, this is kind of like my Pinterest board that I had for this. These I pulled directly from, and I just recreated the pictures and the videos that I've really liked that I've seen. And so you'll see me do that. But I'll shut up now so you can go watch me redo this room and then the reveal at the end. If you like this and want more of these kinds of videos, subscribe down below, and I hope you enjoy. Okay, well, the room is empty. That closet needs to be painted before we can literally do anything else. And so I'm going to paint the closet, do some paint touch-ups throughout the whole room. Okay, that was way easier than I thought it was gonna be. These were the only things within these like anchors were in there holding that up, and they came out from me just pulling them out. Fuck. So I've been doing crown molding in this room, right? It has been the worst experience. We've done a lot of, we've been doing a lot of home renovations, as a lot of you guys know. And I mean, I've put down tile, I've put down doing wallpaper, and those were like my top most frustrating things probably. And this has overtaken it. So now I'm just going to go through caulk. I'm starting to do patching, and if you can see, those are some big patch holes, but I think it'll be okay. It'll turn out well. See more of the rest of the process, like once this gets up and we can paint it and decorate it and different things like that, and like change the light fixture out, which we're gonna do, and a bunch of that kind of things. So right now it's just like this. I do have a very good YouTube channel that I found, Hammer Jane or something. I don't know. I'll link her down below. Her YouTube channel has been so helpful for this, and figuring out especially how to do that edge right there and like the outer corners with my miter saw and different things like that. So I'll link her below, because that's another reason, like, you guys don't need to watch me do this, because this is not how you should do it. A little 360. You can see that. I don't want to show you over there. It looks so bad on that corner, but it'll be fine once I fix it. Everything looks pretty good. Okay, really quick intermission. I'm sorry. I wanted to thank today's sponsor, who's Dossier, and I'm so excited to tell you guys about this right now. So normally I'm coming on here talking about their perfumes with you guys, and I will get to that. I'll get to my favorite, sharing like my monthly favorite with you guys, but they also just relaunched their candles, and I can't even put into words how excited I am. Even just like holding these in front of me, so excited to light this one, because this is one of their old ones that I've had. I've gone through probably about 4 Dossier candles, and so this is the last one I have left of their old one. It's the Gourmand and White Flowers one, and that one smells so good too. I've been savoring the last of this that I have left. Like I mentioned, they reformulated, they added new scents, and so I have ambery vanilla here, and then I'm also currently burning floral marshmallow. Personally, for me, whenever I light them, I can smell them when I'm upstairs, when I'm downstairs, anywhere, and that's when I know I have like a good candle for me. That's my favorite kinds of candles. And obviously, you guys know I'm super into scents, and whenever I find a fragrance that I like, I want it in everything. I want it in a lotion, I want it in a candle, but a lot of companies don't make their fragrances in candles. And so I think that's super cool about Dossier too. If you have a scent that you like, and if you have not heard me talk about Dossier before, they are actually a brand that creates fragrances based on iconic fragrances that you know and love, from Marc Jacobs to Tom Ford to Chanel. Anything that you can think of, they really do have something on there. And like I was talking about before, now they have candles and they are really seriously huge. I love huge candles. This smells so good, you guys, the ambery vanilla. Anyway, for instance, the ambery vanilla candle is actually a recreation of the YSL Black Opium perfume, which makes me want to try the perfume version of this. And then the floral marshmallow candle is actually a recreation of the Kilian's Love Don't Be Shy perfume. And anyway, to my scent of the month, I've been wearing the ambery tuberose, and every time I wear it, Jared, we get in the car and he's like, oh my god, you smell so good. And I'm like, I know, this smells so good, and it's not one that I would normally pick out. It is inspired by Diptyque's Dew Sun perfume, and I think it's so pretty. The top notes are orange blossom and rose. The notes are tuberose and daffodil, and the base notes are benzoin, musk, and orris. But anyway, if you do want to try their new candles or fragrance, I have my discount code Jordan10. I'll link down below, as well as the link to Dossier. And thank you so much to them for working with me on this. And let's go back to the renovation because we have a lot more to do. Hey guys, we are picking a paint color for the ceiling and the trim. I do have to, actually I should go get it now. I have to still caulk because I went and got a different kind of caulk because I was basically out of the one that I had. Anyway, that doesn't matter. I finished patching all of these holes. If you can see, they are all patched and, like, you know, wood filled. I just kind of did it and like really was very careful with it, so I didn't have like a lot to sand. So I have to sand that, do some caulking, and then I also just went and grabbed some paint samples for the ceiling. So we're gonna test those out. I saw this one specific picture on Pinterest, and normally like I take inspiration and I'll kind of like do my own thing, but like with this, I'm literally copying it. I loved it so much. And because I have to keep, I don't have to, but I like to keep my walls kind of like this, you know, creamy color. So when I film videos, take pictures, do work content, that kind of thing, I have like a nice back, you know, back. And they had the fixture that I wanted in here that I have downstairs. You guys know that big, what is that thing called? It's like a paper lantern light fixture. I have one of those and I love it downstairs. I just think it's so, I don't know, it's just something that I love it. Every time I look at it and I'm like, I just never get sick of it. And honestly, I keep getting sick of other light fixtures. I think I've had 2 different ones in here. That's a different story. But anyway, and then I also got this little like decorative, I don't know if you can see what this is, piece for on top of the ceiling around the molding thing, but I do want to do this. Let's see. They're both Behr colors because I love Behr. What I do is I seem to find a lot of colors from like these bloggers or whatever it is on Pinterest. Like for instance, I found this one color. It's called Revere Pewter, I think. Revere Pewter. Essentially, I wanted to just be able to get it from Home Depot, and Benjamin Moore you have to get from Ace Hardware, near me at least. Anyway, so I saw Revere Pewter by Benjamin Moore, and then I Googled what the Behr equivalent would be, and then I found this toasty gray, and I really like it. I think it is different enough than this. I have my closet door and my door that is currently black over there, my like door entry, because I did that door when I first moved in here. Anyway, soft cloud, and we have pale sky. You can see that it's a very pale sky blue. And then this one is soft cloud. I think initially I was, oh, they're literally really similar. Okay. I have to put it on the ceiling and see, because those are way more similar than I thought and way lighter than I thought. So we're gonna, I don't know, I'm kind of nervous honestly. With soft cloud, we're gonna do soft cloud on the left. Oh, that's pretty. Very pretty. Pale sky is gonna be on the right. Pale sky might be more of what I'm looking for. Oh, that's really pretty, but it also is almost more purpley. I like both of those. And I feel like both would be good. I feel like the one on the right is a little bit more purpley, I wanna say, or periwinkly. Okay, I look actually gross, but I don't know where to set you. I went yesterday and picked up my paint. So these are the colors that I decided on. So this one, I went with the Behr Dynasty because in this room, I'm like genuinely just like, I want to get it done as fast as possible. Behr Dynasty Toasty Gray, and it's this color, and that's going to be for my closet doors and my trim around the closet doors and like the door. And then this one is the same blue that I already had done, which I believe, what is this one called? I think this is soft cloud. I'm going to go around and do the trim first, and then I'll paint the ceiling eventually today. I'm gonna just make it easier if I do just tape it, honestly. The new light is going in. Where is it? So this is the, okay. We're of course doing this there. This is the one thing that I need Jared to do because I refuse to touch lighters. Well, to touch lights and electrical. So he's going to do this for me. I'm going to put that new thing and then I'm going to paint the thing. But, and then I'll show you like a little update. Lowe's is better for these, I think. I went to Home Depot online. And these are the ones that had the most ceiling medallions. This one's 20 inch, this one's 16 inch. I can't decide. This one's more Frenchy vibe, but this is kind of, I like the little dots on it. Okay. This is what I ended up going with for medallion. I had this one that I had bought from Amazon, and it is beautiful, and I do highly recommend it if you have the right, like, chandelier thing. I, however, am using this, and so, oh wait, wrong way. This, and it's going to hold my lantern, right? And so this would be up on the ceiling, and then this is fine, except for it's just too far. I needed one that was flatter on the ceiling, and so this one, as you can see, it's super thick. It's really great quality, and it's beautiful. So I went with this one, went to Lowe's. Lowe's, at least near me, is the place to go if you need one. Same day. This one I think is going to be nice. The ceiling turned out amazing. Like, shocked at how good it looks. My caulk gun. This is my favorite caulk gun. I had a different one, but I like this one so much more, except for I don't know where it has the cutting part. She's up. She's caulked. Now she just has to dry. I put 2 little nails. Hopefully that's good enough to hold it. I think it is. And then we're gonna paint it. Okay, while this is simmering and being painted, Jared helped me, this room is a mess. Jared helped me with my little diagram because I am going to be doing, I don't know what you would call it, picture frame molding, I guess, on the walls. And so I'm gonna do this middle one. It's gonna be a tad bit longer, 46.5 and then 42. So I want the middle one to be a little bit bigger. And so this is like the little thing we drew. And now we're going to be attempting this. This is our first time. We're gonna do this wall first and then eventually just move around the whole room. And then I have to do a second paint on each of those, coat I mean, and then on this one as well. And then all of the painting should be basically done besides the molding, which we're gonna do. Here we have a girl who thought she was going to cut very, very thin, very small molding on this saw and was so surprised and disappointed when it wouldn't go through. I didn't even think about the possibility of that. So anyway, the same girl went on Amazon and realized that you can buy little miter shears, I think that's what they're called, and you can just essentially like snap them in half and they have different angles on them. It's super, super cool, very useful and helpful, and highly recommend if you're doing picture frame molding. Way easier than having to use the big saw. So if you don't have one, you can still do this. Anyway, I'm not doing tutorials through here because I truly don't think I do things right, but it worked out in the end. There were a few little crooked ones, but essentially I just lined them up and then taped them up because I wanted to see how they would look. And then I put wood glue on, or like, it's actually liquid nails, and I'm not sure exactly if that's even the right way to do it, but that just seemed to be what worked for me. And then I put in little tiny nails with my nail gun, and there we go. I want to say it's been about a week, which I was supposed to have this project done, so it's Saturday right now. I will be finishing this project by Monday evening, and if I don't, you'll never hear from me again, because if you can see from back here, I'll show you. Jared put together in my new little closet installation thing. I'm thinking I want to store, so this closet is mainly going to be for my coats, shoes, and jeans. So he did that. I think we just got it actually from the Home Depot store locally, and he said it was super easy to put together. And if I didn't have this here, I would add like another shelf there, but I think it's gonna be perfect. And the reason I also had to wait is because I had to order more molding. I don't know why I underestimated how much I needed, but I got like triple the amount, and so I just have this wall done with that, and then I just have to do like the little spots over here, and then this whole wall, which is going to be easy. So that's what we're gonna get started doing. Let's see the molding. Last time they sent me like a big piece of molding, and I was like, I wonder if that was a mistake or if it comes with the, oh no, see? I wonder why they do that. It's a beautiful day, so I really like that I can see what this room is going to look and feel like on like these sunny, pretty days, and it feels really cozy. Here's a better representation of what I did. I essentially just put each little frame up. I cut them all previously, and then I made sure that they were level. Some of them I ended up not being as level as they should have been, but I leveled them out, and then I put my little nails in. This one, I don't think I even used any glue, which I don't know if that's bad or not, but the glue was just so hard and messy, and it was just getting all over the walls and stuff. So anyway. And lastly, we caulk and paint them. Okay, someone's cutting their lawn, sorry. But I'm about to cut these boards. I just got these like, they're just regular old wood boards. So if you look at my door, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put wood shelves all the way up and then put one across the top of my door and kind of make it like an L shape so I can put my books on it, because I need somewhere to put my books, but I don't want to take up like floor space, even though this is kind of like, you know what I mean. But anyway, so I need to do 22.5-inch cuts on these. So I just need to measure them really. I'm just gonna do one first to start and see if that works. Oh, it's literally perfect. My concern is, I don't think I would hit it. You know what I mean? Hit it there, because I can put baskets under it then if I like wanted to, let's say. To be a little bit taller. This is a big book, so 2, 3. This is not exact. I'm gonna do like exact measurements. 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, I want it to start there actually. So let me measure the height, I guess. Here we have my drawing, right? Of this is doors, the closet. As you can tell, really great representation. But anyway, these are the 22.5. I need to write that down. 22.5. And then I did not measure this one yet. But anyway, essentially, this is what I want the shelves to look like. And then it's going to have like a little like hinge that goes under it to hold it up. That's really bad. But these are the hinges. Oh my God, are they too big? I think it'll be okay. No, because, oh God. Anyway, back to the design. I'm going to do this little scalloped detail, and I saw this tutorial on TikTok or something where you take these craft sticks and you cut them in half and you glue them onto the sides of these. So like this, you know, like if we were halfway down like that. As for these boards, what I'm going to do is I'm going to link the tutorial. I found a Pinterest article from a blog, and that's what I followed essentially. But I took these little things, I put tape over them so that they didn't split when I cut them. You can cut them by hand, and I do recommend, because honestly it was kind of scary in my saw. But I just essentially clamped down my wood boards after I sanded them all down, and then I put some wood glue. I tried Gorilla Glue, but I highly recommend this. Like, I think it's like the most basic, simple, like OG wood glue, and I love that stuff way more than the new stuff. But anyway, so then I just went and placed them down. It was so simple. And then I made sure that they were all level with this little paint thing, and or like, you know what I mean, all in line, so that they would look great. And then as they dried, I kind of kept it there for a second because this wood glue didn't take that long to dry, and it was great. This is how they turned out after they dried, but then I went in with, and I caulked, like, or whatever, joint compounded the seams because I was like, I don't want there to be like a gap, but I don't recommend because it added too much texture. I'd rather there just be gaps. See this bad boy right here? So, you guys, see this? She's beautiful, right? I don't know what happened to her before I got her. I found her at Salvation Army for, I don't know, $20 or something. As for a lot of the things in this office, she is inspired by, or will be inspired by, a Pinterest photo that I saw here. Just like the ceiling, I'm basically just copying a bunch of different Pinterest pictures that I see because no imagination. But I'm using this. I've used this before on things with like staining on them previously. I did already sand it a little bit to get like some of the varnish that was still left on there. I think someone was already trying to like redo it before I got my hands on it. And then somehow it landed at Salvation Army, but there are two drawers downstairs as well. Now, let me show you. I don't know what was used on it, and it kind of like really ruined the wood. Okay, you guys, I moved this big mirror in here, right? And then I also, okay, so I have a dilemma. There's stuff all over. 2 rugs that I need to pick from or figure out how to put them both in this space. This is still a mess over here. I need to figure that out. I have a ton of thrifted vases that I need to figure out a home for. This is a candle holder, and that's gorgeous, isn't it? Okay, I also have these that I thrifted a long time ago, and they're not in the best condition, like silver-wise, and I think I want to spray paint them pink. So that is what I did. Now I have to pick, I don't know what candle sticks I want. Oh, I think I kind of like the white with it. Or like the cream. Those ones are too big. So there we have it. I've had these for literally probably 2 years just waiting because I loved the shape of them and I just needed to paint them and I didn't know what color. And now they fit perfectly in this room. Welcome to my office. Come on in. I'm going to start over here. We turn it around. This is my door where you walk in. These shelves I think are my favorite thing just because I've always wanted a spot that I can do something like display my books. Most of my books are on my Kindle, but the books that I do have are books that I really, really love or I just really liked the cover of and I wanted them in like like person, you know. I'm very excited that I have my very own bookshelf, bookcase kind of thing, and I made it by hand. They have dog hair in them. They really are personalized to me in my life, and so, you know, no one else would appreciate my Felix hair in here, but I do. And so, okay, we don't need to. So obviously I have to have horses. I have them kind of everywhere. And then this one I just recently thrifted and I think she's so cute. First of all, like just her like look, but yeah, I love it. And then Jared got me this little YouTube plaque because I was jealous of his. I like that. And I like that it's wood too. It goes with everything. He did a great job. Where did you get that? Etsy?
Etsy,
I think you got that Etsy.
It's a custom, yeah.
Some of my favorite books, obviously Call Me By Your Name. My other one that I really, really love in here, Ophelia, or Eleanor Oliphant, is Completely Fine. This is the book that got me back into reading, honestly. Anyway, this also Jared got me from Etsy, I think, right? Mm-hmm. Is that not adorable? Dorothea, which is Dottie, which is her real name, but we call her Dottie. And she is down there. The only girls in the house. I painted these doors gray, and I really like this color because I'm not a gray person, honestly, but I kind of like it with this color palette. Here we have all of my clothes that can't fit into my real closet. Cute coats, not like my functional ones. I keep those downstairs. Then I have all my blazers here. You can really see all of my like smaller coats here as well. And that's kind of it. Oh, all my boots too fit in there too. This is my actual favorite thing. So actually, before I go any further, I think I mentioned this at one of the point in the renovation, but like this room is so unoriginal. And I say that because I literally stole a picture like I copied the ceiling, if you can see the ceiling, how it's blue, and then I copied the crown molding, and the light fixture, if you want to back up, and you see this light fixture. I need to move it up because I keep hitting it. But so this lantern I bought off of Amazon, and I like it. It's huge. It needs to go up more, but I have the same one downstairs in our little breakfast nook area, and I just love them. They're really, really inexpensive. I think they're very pretty, and I just love the blue ceiling, and I wanted to play around with colors in here, and so I really like the red with the blue contrast with the gray. It's calming, but at the same time still kind of fun and funky. And clearly I have a favorite color right now. I might regret this choice of doing both of them blue eventually, but I honestly don't really care. I love this thing. I found this at the Salvation Army. It was this close to being like I want to say I saw it there for genuinely the whole entire summer, and then finally it turned fall, and I was like, all right, I'm redoing my office, I'm gonna get it. And it's definitely like, what was it, TV armoire? Yeah. It's also something that I saw like I think it's like a company in the United Kingdom that like refinishes them like this. If I can find it, I'll put it here. I wanted to use it for all of my sweaters. Didn't want to paint the inside because honestly, I don't want to have to like be precious with it. And I feel like with paint, you kind of do. And so I'd rather just like have wallpaper in there that's peel and stick. And it was super inexpensive. And I think that would be so cute. They had so many different colors too. These little, I have to fix them because they're not fully in. But if you can see these little brass bows, and I wanted this room to be like hyper me, like fun elements that I think are super girly and pretty. I wanted this room to be just be filled with pretty things, you know? These are where all of my jeans are. And then down here, more jeans. I need to go through this because this is actually crazy. Few little things. These are my dried hydrangeas. And if you notice, I have dried hydrangeas everywhere, which I 100,000,000% copied from my friend Liv on Instagram at Able Shop. She owns Able Shop. If you're in like the Chicago area, I think it's Elgin. She gives me so much inspiration, and so I saw that she fills like her shop and her home with these dried hydrangeas, and I also saw this one picture on Pinterest where someone had them all in their laundry room, like a ton in their laundry room, and I was like, I want to do that. And so I cut off a bunch from my mom's hydrangea trees and dried them out, and they're so beautiful and they're fully dry. Like I said, none of this is original really. And then I have my big mirror. Mirrors from Crate and Barrel, and I would not recommend it because this is our second one of these, and both times this is our replacement one. The first one, it bowed so bad. We had it downstairs in our family room, if you guys remember, and we noticed, I was looking at it, I was like, it looks like I'm looking in Carnival Mirror. Yeah. Like if you were in Royal Oak at Leo's Coney Island, they have that one. Outfit pictures, I can look as like and see what I look like when I'm filming a video. See, I really need to move that up. But anyway, I love it. Moving on to this. You guys know I have I think I got this dresser from Overstock. I honestly need as much functional storage as possible. So this is all of like my camera equipment, my film or my like photography stuff, and then just like extra batteries, film stuff, electronic stuff, my iPad, like all that kind of crap is, okay, this is really bad. These are all of like my ribbons and like some of my hair things. Look how cute this is. I can't wait to go to a Red Wings game. That's why I want to go to a Red Wings game, is because I found this at one of those sports stores at the mall, and I was like, I'm going to a Red Wings game now. I kind of just keep my hair accessories. I keep my steamer in there. I have to organize it. All of this, my perfumes, my dossiers, and then in here I just have like my sunglasses. Again, this needs to be like organized. A lot of my hats in these two drawers. I need to add to that as well. My favorite lamp that I've ever thrifted. I think it's beautiful. These I just spray painted. I think I showed you guys them. But I just got this spray paint from Home Depot and I just did it. I've had these for so long. Candlesticks on the top of them are from Anthropologie, which I think they're so cute. To finish off the room, these are the only two things I actually did buy for this room. This, and then I have another one over there I'll show you, but it's an anthurium. I mean, 6 ice cubes a day, I can handle that. Okay, quick PSA, anthuriums are toxic to cats, and I did not think to look that up when I bought these, but, and that is why I got rid of all of my other plants too. Besides the fact that I was killing them. But anyway, my cats don't really go in this room except for Dottie, and she doesn't care about anything really in life, especially plants, but to be sure, I will be getting rid of them. Just wanted to make sure you guys know that. I usually am really good about it, but I totally forgot this time. We have my two things. I got this at an antique store so long ago. It came broken, so I did not do that. Anyway, so then I have my Matisse. This is obviously a fake print that I got off of Etsy, and they shipped it to me, and then I went and got an IKEA frame. I need to move it up, so ignore that. But I have not hung anything because I still have more than I need to show you that I have not gotten frames for, and I have more coming in the mail, and I want them all so I can know where I want to put them, you know? But then just my jewelry container from Amazon. You guys have seen this a ton, but I love it. It has like, I have to clean it out because I've realized it has like flower things from when I had flowers before in here. Anyway, this is one of the pieces of art that I got on Etsy. I actually did buy some things. I needed art and I didn't have any for in this room really, besides that other print. This, I freaking love this. This is like someone made this and is selling them on Etsy. I'll link everything that I can down below, by the way. If you see anything you like, look in the description, especially these. That I have one coming from Hello Etsy, also of the 1975, and this is my All Too Well film poster, and I need a frame for this, but it's gorgeous and it's pretty. I love this. And here we have a little Dottie station. I love these crates so much. These are not the hay crates. I do have some of the hay crates. None of these actually are the original hay crates. These are from Nordstrom, and then I just have like a little thing for Dottie in here. This is from Oh Catnip. Is this not adorable, this little blanket? I wanted her to have her own little space, her own little things. These are all from Oh Catnip, actually. She has a gorgeous collar to match her gorgeous personality, don't we? Yes, we do. So more functional space and storage. Honestly, I liked having clothes. I like and I need to have clothing racks for when I do videos that involve clothes. And so I wanted something that was more functional, honestly. So I can use this for storage. This is from IKEA. These are two of their, I can't remember the name of them, but they're two of their things. And I saw so many pictures on Pinterest that gave me this idea. We have that. I have my little hay crates with my hats in them, some scarves down there. I have more shoes, which these crates are really great for. These are all like my flats and stuff, and then another pair of shoes. And then under here, I also have my purses. What I did to my, what are these called? AirPods. I think they're so cute. They make me feel like I'm wearing bunny ears, or like that I have bunny ears. A thrifted vase. These I got off of Amazon as well. I wanted fake poppies. I got those a while ago though, and because I can reshape them, and I don't know where the fuck to get poppies around me. So lastly, this corner, which this is, when I film, I'll probably take this thing away. I'm not sure, unless I don't know, it depends. Anyway, chair is old. We had it downstairs, but it was getting too crowded, so I'm like, let me just bring it up here. This is from Etsy, this low case cover. This is from, oh my god, this is from Etsy like 2 years ago. I'm sure I can find the thing, but I love it. We have another one of those anthuriums. This is, oh my god, I can't remember where this is from, but I'll link it if I can find it. I think this is one of my favorite tables that I've ever had. I just think it's so cute. They make like full-on coffee tables that look like this too. My Vanity Fair that I think it has Timothy, Sorsha, and Chadwick Boseman. So we have a nice little setup there. I love that Vanity Fair. This will eventually be tiled in disco tiles. If you wanted to come over here and show them the side. I did not finish this yet, but this is what it looks like. It's going to be finished, but I haven't done it yet. And so I just spray painted it this silver. They make this for like metal, and I actually genuinely really like it, and I would leave it if I didn't already start this by the time I decided that I like it. But and it gets kind of scratched, so I'd rather do the disco tiles, and this is just gonna be like a disco ball. But like this, we've had this is the bottom part to our first dining table that we had at this house from Facebook Marketplace, and we just ended up switching our dining table like years ago, and so this has just been sitting in our storage room, and I was like, that's great to have things on. And so I have all of these little thrifted pieces. These two are recent actually, super cute, and then this is super old thrifted, and then again my dried hydrangeas. I love this paint color, by the way. This paint color, I'll put all of the paint colors that I can remember in here or on the screen, but I also love that I got to do like my picture frame molding in this room. I did it on every wall except for this one because I knew I was doing this. Frame molding, it was my first time, as you guys saw, but I'm pretty happy with it, like, to be honest. And so we finished this video, and this is my office. This is where I film. As you can tell, I don't have a desk in here because I don't work on my computer in here really ever. If I do, I'm sitting on the floor. But on the day-to-day, I'm always at my table downstairs because then I can have easily accessible coffee. This room. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you want more of these. Let me know. I have a laundry room renovation coming, and then we're just renovating our whole house. So if you do want to see more of these, let me know as well. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.